Howdy, you goobers. Hey guys, it's Bud and Shane. We're getting ready to get on the Butterfield Hiking Trail. Now I know a lot of you have seen me do this trail numerous times, but Shane never has.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
He's gonna die.
I mean, look at that hill.
There's Sheba. Shane says, look at that hill.
He's expecting me to climb that.
Yeah, I expect him to climb that. There's his new pack. If you remember our trip to Piney Creek Wilderness last year, it's where Shane got the nickname Donatello because he looked like a mutant ninja turtle. So he bought a new, that's a High Sierra Titan 65 liter.
Yep.
And then there's my High Sierra you've seen numerous times. Both of us are carrying our big bore blowgun hiking sticks this time. You've seen Shane's got his outfitted with a lot more darts than I have.
I'm ready for war. Not hiking.
Sheba's ready to hit the trail. We're going to button things up here and head that way.
Hey, bozo.
And the trip begins. Well, you guys ought to remember this from last weekend. Me and Sheba come up here and checked it out when we did the Yellow Rock Trail. If you remember, I said that day I was on part of the Butterfield Hiking Trail. Today we're doing the whole Butterfield Hiking Trail, which will be 15 plus miles in the next 2 days. And we're just getting started. Well guys, here's the creek crossing. So we're going to take our boots off, put on our river shoes, because I don't feel like having wet feet for the rest of the day, and neither does Shane.
Yeah, if you've seen the last video, you'd know I'm real sick of wet feet.
Yeah. Our last trip together, we were soaked the whole first day.
Heck, we were soaked the next day because it's wet.
So we're going to get our boots off, put on our water shoes, and get across. See you in a minute. Well, we got the water shoes on. We're going to get across this thing. Ooh, that water's a little cold. Oh, it does feel good. Just got to watch the slick rocks. All right, now we got to get up here and get dried off and put our boots back. Well guys, I haven't filmed much because the trail we were on is part of the Fossil Flats Trail, the Lees Creek Trail, and the BHT. Now we were strictly on the BHT, and I doubt we'll see anybody till maybe we get to the campsites or something. We're pretty much all uphill from this point. We're about 1.5 miles in or so. We have 2 miles up this hill, and then we'll cross 74 Highway and take Holt Road for a little ways to the top of Mount Olive. And I'm gonna quit talking because it's hard enough to breathe without talking at the same time.
He's probably afraid what's gonna come out of my mouth next.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly channel. Oh, Bob said he was thinking about starting a private channel just so he can quit cutting so much stuff out. Especially when Jeremy and Steph is with him.
I hope he does.
Yeah, I'd like to see the unedited version.
Well, then we'd have to send him one of ours.
All right, let's keep going. Guys, this is a good sign as far as finding water on this trip, because usually there is not water here. So if we're finding it here, we're going to find it later on. No problem. Well guys, we made it the first 3.5 miles to where the trail crosses Highway 74, and the cheaters who don't do the first 3.5 miles park at. What do you think?
I'm thinking it's hot.
It's hot. That was a hell of a workout. And we still got 4 miles to go to get to camp. We'll leave here and head to the top of Mount Olive that way. All right, we took a little break there, and now we're back on the trail.
And I'm still alive.
Got some glampers up here, camping right by the highway. Oh, really? We'll follow Holt Road here for a little bit, and then we'll take off to the left and head to the top of Mount Olive. And we'll see you there. Well, it looks like they've been busy. I don't know where they are. They've kind of started building them a little shelter there. Yep. But we're leaving Holt Road and getting back on the trail.
No, it ain't ripe all the way yet. Hold on.
Well guys, we found some trail treat, as Shane called it. Most of them aren't ripe yet.
The ones that were good.
Where are they at? Where are they at? Yeah, zoom back out.
There's a bunch over there.
Oh yeah, right there. We found a couple, and man, they were good too. The rest of them are real red. I don't see any more that are ripe. Hopefully we'll find some more.
That'd be nice. I could do with a belly full of blackberries.
Oh yeah.
That will escape me forever.
Well guys, me, Shane,
Hey!
just basically hit the highest point on the trail, top of Mount Olive. And now we're going to be heading downhill for the next mile or so, which will be a welcome change from the last 4 miles.
Oh, good Lord. I can roll through this next part.
Oh yeah, we can truck through this.
No, I mean actually fall.
That will actually roll downhill. We're heading to one of my favorite spots. Hopefully there's water this time. I think there will be.
If not, I got plenty for me and Sheba.
Oh, okay. This turns in at a point to a pretty rocky downhill. There's an overlook down here. I don't know if we'll go to it. I've gone to it every time and you can't really see anything. And we spent a lot of time right after mile marker 1 visiting with some people. So we're going to make some of that up on this downhill. And we'll see you in a little bit. Well, there's the first snake of the trail.
Hey, buddy.
What'd you say it is?
That's just a little garter
A
snake.
little garter snake?
It's okay, buddy. I ain't gonna bug you. You're a good snake. I ain't
He's
gonna
got
bug
that
you.
tongue a-going. Look at him.
Yeah, he's sniffing me. That's how they smell.
That's cool. No horses. That's awesome. Because we will intersect at times with horse trails. And if you remember the mess that me and Smelling Roses got into in Tennessee, where I sunk in the mud up to my top of my boot in horse crap and mud, that's just no fun at all. So it's nice seeing a trail horses can't go on.
I bet they do anyways.
What do you think, Sheba? Huh? We're about 4.5 miles in, I think. Close to 5.
Something like that.
This downhill, it's just, well, you can see where we came from right there. You can't make much time because it's just rock and they're loose. I slipped a minute ago and about ran right into Shane.
I had to remind him that we got back in here and he got both of us hurt. Well, they ain't looking for us until sometime Monday.
All right, let's keep going. This part of the trail has always been like a bird sanctuary, and I'll give you a 360 view and you can just listen. Except for the whippoorwill, that's Shane. Well, guys, we have reached the part of the BHT that heads down to where sometimes it's a good water source. I can't tell from up here. I see water down there, but I don't know if it's running enough to
Swim in.
be able to collect any or not. We'll find out when we get down there. All right, in the interest of not slipping, I'll see you at the bottom. Well, we're stopping to take a break. I thought I'd show you around where we are. There's Sheba. This goes and drops off right there. That's where we climbed down from. And then it runs up that way. Pretty cool part of the trail, I think. And a nice place to stop, take a break, and maybe collect a little water, and then keep trucking on to camp. That way. Well guys, smelling roses wouldn't let me live it down if I didn't get off trail and come down here and check out this drop off and see what it looks like. Oh, it's not. It looks like it drops off. And it kind of does. Slides down these big rocks. Sheba checking it out. You can see it comes down from up there. Not a lot of water on it, but I was able to fill one of my Sawyer bags. So I'll get that filtered. Let's go on down a little further. This is pretty cool. All the times I've been down here, I've never come down this far. Cool. Well, we had a nice little break. Got some water filtered, some food, a little bit. We're gonna leave this beautiful spot and head uphill to the next one. We're about 2 miles from where we're gonna camp, but there's some stuff to see in between here and there. So we'll see you in a little bit. Well guys, just right after where we were, there's a good overlook on the left-hand side of the trail. Stay, Sheba. Yeah, I saw that. It's a little more grown up than it was when I was here last year, but you can see a little bit. Ah! That's a scary sight, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that. I wasn't looking.
Guys, this little runoff actually runs down to a waterfall, and we will be down there in just a few moments. Check out this beautiful little area, guys. I told you that up there ran to a waterfall. That goes on down. It's a waterfall in the sense that water is falling. First time I came down here, I actually filtered water out of that little pool right there. And then you got this kind of a miniature box canyon, they call it over here. It's always real cool in here too. Yep, check it out.
There's nowhere to string my hammock.
Pretty neat little area. Well guys, we made it to camp. Got everything set up. There's my tent with no rain fly because it's hot. Got my pack hanging up there. Shane's got his hammock set up. Sheba's chilling. Getting ready to cook some food. A little chili mac and some loaded baked potato. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the creek's just right there. It's Blackburn Creek. You can hear the rapids off in that direction. You just can't see it. I'll take you down there in the morning if I don't get it done tonight to show you the creek. But that's camp. Now it's time to eat. Well guys, here's the creek we're staying by. It's Blackburn Creek. And this camp is called Rockhole Camp, and it's because of that big rock out in the middle of the creek. This is what we're camping next to tonight. Like 7 miles in. We got 8 miles out tomorrow. Pretty cool. And we got a fire going. Shane got a fire going. I cut up all the wood. Shane got a nice fire going. What'd you think of the trip in?
It was a good one. I'll tell you that, it had me breathing a lot off. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty hot and humid. I went through 4 bottles of water to get here. Big bottles. But this is the best part of the night right here. Sitting by the fire. Except for our neighbors, which are over there and over there. I think Sheba's ready to go to bed because she's already over by the tent. It was, I had 7 miles, a little more to get here. At least there was water on the trail this time.
Yeah, there was that.
In another month or two it won't be. If it makes it 2 months, there won't be any water on this trail. You might get lucky and find some in the creek. It is peaceful out here though. The sounds of nighttime. This is what we're listening to while we're trying to go to sleep. All right, good night, guys.